Hey everyone, Engineer Liu here. So let's start with a series of tutorials on how to code with Brainrot. For those who don't know, Brainrot is a revolutionary programming language that uses very, let's say, peculiar keywords. For those who don't know what the keyword is and is getting started on programming and learning algorithms, you just got lucky because Brainrot is definitely the best language you could pick to learn algorithms and how to code. That's it. So let's just cut straight into hands-on and yeah. Otherwise, I'll be rambling here for 1 hour before we actually do something useful. So first things first, we need to install Brainrot's interpreter, right? So you go to github.com /brainrotlang /brainrot, as you can see here, or you can simply go to brainrot.com and then click on GitHub right here. So we have docs, just community, which is all Discord community, and here is the basics. So let's go to GitHub, and here you click. You can use HTTPS, but if you have SSH configured with your GitHub username and blah blah blah, you can just go here, copy URL to your clipboard, and then go to a terminal and copy. So for this, currently Brainrot doesn't support Windows. So if you're on Windows, you need to install WSL, which is a Linux terminal, basically, sort of virtual machine. So here I'm using Ubuntu and Linux. So you have to get WSL set up in your machine so you can get started. So I'm going to use SSH because I have SSH configured. So I'm going to clone it. Here git clone cloning into Brainrot. Okay. So that said, you go to Brainrot folder. Okay, so and here you can see you clone a bunch of stuff. So you have this make file. You can type make help. Basically what we want to do is install Brainrot in our OS, right? So we can boogers. So we can actually use it, right? Write code with it. So let's go to make install, and no such file or directly. Okay, we need to build, I think, and check dependencies. Yes. We need to install the dependencies. Let me check here what the dependencies are. So we need to just copy that, paste here, and what's my password again? Okay, so we're going to install the dependencies to build and then install. Okay, make. Oh, now it worked. Okay, skibidi toilet Brainrot compile with max cat. Flex is literally hitting the grid to generate. Okay. Anyway, Bison is Sigma grinding with length. Okay, there's some bunch of lock nonsense that you don't have to worry about unless you want to actually develop in Brainrot and contribute to the language. So now we can hit make install and permission deny. I think we have to type sudo make install and okay, Brainrot installed successfully. You're goated with the sauce. Okay, so now we can try it and see. Oops, Brainrot. Okay, so we can see if you want to check if Brainrot is actually installed. You just type in Brainrot like that, and you can select Brainrot source file. Okay, so how do we get started? right? So we have a quick get started usage. So Brainrot uses files which their ending is .brainrot. So that's how the interpreter recognizes them. So let's get started and write our first program. So, by the way, you have a Visual Code extension here. In case you want like syntax highlighting, you go to repos here and you have by the way, this needs to be updated. Brainrot VS Code extension. Yeah, it's not with I think less. Yeah, it's been a while. I need to fix on that. But anyway, let's go back to our Brainrot repo. Yeah, let's write our first program in Brainrot. So mkdir Brainrot examples. So we created a Brainrot examples. And how do I increase this font size? Oops. This font. Anyway. Okay, so let's create our hello world here. Actually, it must be named as hello world dot brainrot. Okay, so I'm going to use Vim for this, and let's get started. So all Brainrot functions have this function called skibidi main, right? So skibidi main is our entry point to our program. Of course, then we can, since it's a procedural language, which means we can have other functions that besides main, and then main, you just call them and then keep stacking. But all Brainrot programs must have this skibidi main function. And you open here with curly brackets, and then here just type the code that just is going to do the logic of it all, right? So here is the simplest Brainrot program, which only has the skibidi main function. It doesn't do anything. So yeah, let's test it if it actually works. So Brainrot hello main.brainrot. Yeah, as expected, it doesn't do anything. So let's make it actually do something, right? Like, let's say, print something on the screen. So Brainrot has some built-in functions that mean stuff that's ready to use, so you don't have to write your own, like basic stuff like outputting text to the screen, reading user input, and other useful functions like, for example, rage quit. But I'll get into that in another. But let's go with the function called yapping. So yapping basically prints text to the screen and then prints a new line. So let's say hello, what the hell? Windows being dumb. Hello world, I am coding Brainrot. Okay. And we write that and just run. Yeah, it worked. Right, so you type Brainrot and the name of the file, hello world, hello_world dot Brainrot, and you just prints you can keep spamming it like this. Yeah, so as you can see, it's pretty straightforward. So this is the most basic function for output. Also, it has a function called yapping without the G. Which don't print a new line, which is for those who know C, are familiar with C, it works pretty much the same as printf. So if you call it, yeah, as you can see, there's no new line. So if you keep spamming it, you will do something like that. So then next, actually add some new line here. So it pretty much uses same logic as C. It got backward slash and n, and then you will print a new line, and then you can see let's go some more, and oops, yeah, you can see here it printed 1, 2, 3, 4 new lines, and also you notice that I didn't need to compile my program. This is because Brainrot is not a compile language, but rather it is an interpreted language. So whatever you call Brainrot is going to interpret this into a program. So works pretty much the same way as PHP, Java, Node.js, which is JavaScript, right? And yeah, this type of this category of languages, programming languages. So I guess this is it for first tutorial on Brainrot. I hope you enjoy, and see you the next time. And don't forget to like, subscribe to this channel, and give a star on GitHub for Brainrot. And hope you actually learned something. So see ya.